Nick was 13, walking home from school, beautiful town, pretty day. Somebody offered him LSD. I don't believe Nick was ever sober another day of his life until he died 10 years later at the age of 23.
My brother Nick was the most free-spirited person I have ever met. It was hard on all of us to lose him.
You know, Lindsay didn't know how to cope with those feelings. I wish I had known more about what was troubling her.
Lindsay wanted to try the things that Nick had done so she could understand them.
What was so great that he literally gave up everything, everything.
I can look at all these things that we went through and I'm like, I get it. I know why you felt that you needed a release.
It progressed really quickly from there. It went from alcohol and marijuana to party drugs like ecstasy and mushrooms, and then from cocaine to heroin.
She was not the same person, not even close.
I got to the point with both Nick and Lindsay, just by saying hello, what's going on, how you doing, I could tell if they were using or not. A parent just knows their child.
Drugs are changing the person's brain chemistry, so their behavior changes.
Love the child and hate the disease. When you're in the middle of it, it's hard to separate, but love the child.
My boyfriend at the time was moving to Evansville to go to college. The hope with Evansville was a new place, and for about a year, everything was really good. We bought this little single-wide trailer, we gutted it, we painted, and we made it our own, and we loved it. Like, that little trailer was our home, and it was the first time in my life that I had something that felt really good to me. What I didn't recognize was that I'm gonna take me with me wherever I go. It was a different city, it was different drugs, and it was different people, but it was the same result. I asked my boyfriend at the time to move out, and I let a guy that was cooking meth move into our trailer. Everything that I had built up, a home, a job, all of that, it all ended. And for about 30 days, I just stayed high. I didn't eat, I didn't sleep. In active addiction, it's like, it's a dark place to be. You don't know how to get out of it. Alone and scared and frustrated and angry and sad, like all at the same time. I ended up having a drug-induced seizure and was placed on life support.
And we didn't know she was gonna make it or not.
Even if you knew it was coming in a way, it doesn't make it easier to face that.
I mean, I knew rationally that it could happen. Not emotionally. It couldn't happen.
My mom called and said, we have to go right now, and this is it. You know, we have to go and say goodbye.
But I do remember when I came back to, and I heard my mom and my sister's voices for the first time, and a wave of relief washed over me.
Even when you feel hopeless, there's still always this like string almost, and you gotta kind of hold on to that string. And I think my mom is really great for making you hold on to that string no matter what.
Don't give up hope, just don't. I believed in her.
It took Lindsay deciding herself.
I finally got to a place where I was like, using drugs isn't working, killing myself isn't working. Like, I need to try and do something, try and live my life in a different way. I was meeting with my psychiatrist, taking all my medications as prescribed. Like, I was sticking to the things that I was told would really help me maintain healthy recovery. One of the people that I was working with was a peer recovery coach, and she came to me and she said, Lindsay, you could do what I do and you could be really good at it. And I was able to take the test and I passed and I was certified, and I was like, oh my God, I'm like on the opposite side of things now. Like, I never thought that I would get there. And my whole job is sitting down with people like me and saying, I know what you're going through because I've been there. What can I do to help you get better?
I'm so proud of Lindsay.
Even being here to look back is a miracle.
It's not that way for everybody, but I'm just grateful that we were able to get through it.
I feel amazing being with each of my family members because I almost wasn't.
And Nick's an important part of this story.
We all love him and we all miss him. After I had about 4 years of sobriety, my boyfriend reached out to me and he said he needed closure on our relationship. And I said, let me do that for you. And so we got together and we talked, and we got together and we talked again, and we got together and we talked again, and we've been married for a year now. He is my biggest support.
I think Lindsay and Mike are best friends taking on the world as a team.
And she continues now to help other people who have an addiction problem. And I'm very proud of her for that.
I like to be a pillar of hope. I like to help other people know that recovery is possible and that it is a beautiful journey.